Thankful for the blessing. Me they do my thing, I no send any blessing. Nobody feed me, nobody feed me. Every day me bust them brain. And anytime when me climb on the stage, all of them appreciate. To all the ones we love them gates. No hard feelings, me now they fight them, I still appreciate. Number one champion, 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 number one champion. Number one champion, 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 number one champion.
I wanna feel it shine inside me, oh yeah. I wanna walk into the beat of the drum. I want my life revolving around me, oh yeah.
We together as one, we're all the same. Oh yeah, yeah, together as one, let's celebrate and let the world know. We are Mama Africa. We love Africa. We stand Mama Africa. We love Africa.
We gonna stay up, turn the night into day. We gonna give the world a party. Oh yeah. No matter where you're from, you're welcome to stay. We got enough for everybody. Oh yeah.
We together as one, we're all the same. Oh yeah, yeah, together as one, let's celebrate and let the world know. We are Mama Africa. We love Africa. We stand Mama Africa. We love Here we are, Mama Africa. We love Africa. Here we stand, Mama Africa. We love Africa. Here we are, Mama Africa. We love Africa. Here we stand, Mama Africa. We love Africa.
We're together as one, we're all the same.
We together as one, let's celebrate.
Yes, we love Africa, and it's a beautiful time to be here again. Just thank you so much, DJ Keith. Thank you for that beautiful, beautiful music. We love Africa, and that's why we're right here again, gathered in this one space. It's another Saturday, and then yes, it's our weekly assembly, Africa's Young Entrepreneurs. Let me confirm if you can hear me. I want to be sure that it's not my screen that's frozen. Oh, great. Great, you can hear me. Thank you so much. So it's a beautiful time to be right here in this room. And I'm glad to see your faces again this new year. It's another year, it's 2023, and it's a pleasure to be right here again in this space. If you're just joining us, this is Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization. And right here, young minds from all across the continent come together to connect, to collaborate, to network together, to learn, and of course, grow our businesses together. And so, yes, you are in the right space. We meet here every Saturday, 6 p.m. GMT +1. And 2022, if you were right here with us, you'd believe or you'd agree with me that it was a bomber, back to back to back, the topics. Very many people had several testimonials through the course of the year. It was a great one. Very many people had a lot to take out. I know we had a video where we posted, the entire year at a glance, and we're seeing all the topic, and people were saying, yes, that one stuck with me. Yes, it was that one. Oh, that topic, and it was just beautiful altogether. I'm happy to welcome you to the new year. It's 2023, and this year is set to be bigger, greater, and better. Yes, because in A.Y.E, you know what our watchword is. I'm sure you must have been seeing the banners all around. It's a year of professionalism. Yes, you heard right. Professionalism. If it's not professional, then it's not from an A.Y.E member. You can take that from us, because this year we're ready to get at it. It's going to be professional, right? And it's a pleasure that this evening also we're going to be launching out with the opening charge for the year. And I'm sure that you're ready, just as I am, with your notepad and your pen to get on it. So please take a moment to invite your friends. I don't want anybody to miss out of this session, just in case they're still struggling to get in, or probably they forgot. Please remind them right now that we are now live. Send the link across to them so they can join in. Please just post that very quickly in just 1 minute. Yes, just post it on your social media handles. We are live, you can join in. We are live, you can join in. This is a community of young entrepreneurs, and they don't want to miss out this year. We're launching out already. This is the very first meeting this year, and we don't want to leave anyone behind. So please send across your contact, your media posts. Just do it right now that we are live. You can join us in Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization. Please do that very quickly. I hope you're doing that already. Please invite your friends, remind them that we are on. It's a year of professionalism, and anybody that is not getting on, you remember that Mr. President said that it has to be the positive energy only. If you are not ready to get on with us with this year of professionalism, then we might just as well leave you behind and then we're gone, because we don't want anybody dragging us down. So please invite everybody. We don't want them to miss this session, because it's a kick out for us. This is the opening charge, and we don't want anybody to miss out of it already. Yes, so you are welcome once more. We are going to be taking our member screen already, and without further ado, we jump right into it. So leading us in our member screen today is my beautiful sister, and it's a pleasure to invite her right here on stage, Mrs. Ibitoye Oluwatosin, with the A.Y.E Club. I hope you can still remember the A.Y.E Club. It's just like this, yes. With the A.Y.E Club, we welcome on stage. Mrs. Ibitoye, over to you.
Right, thank you very much, NEC. This year is a year of professionalism, and I can't wait. So my system is not going to stop me. It's not going to stop me at all. All right, so we'll quickly dive into it. As you know, members creed is something so important, and it's an amazing word that I usually say to myself. It's a personal thing. So going forward, can we just hold our hands like this? Sorry, please permit me. I think my system is a little bit crappy right now, but it's not going to stop me from sharing this beautiful creed. All right, can we just hold our hands together? I am an African young entrepreneur.
I am an African young entrepreneur.
I believe in Africa.
I believe in Africa.
I am in love with Africa.
I am
I
in
am
love.
in love with Africa.
I am proud of Africa and I will prosper in Africa.
I am
I am
proud
proud
of Africa and I will prosper
and
in
I will
Africa.
prosper in Africa.
I am an African for a purpose.
I am an African for a
African
purpose.
purpose.
And for that purpose do I live.
For
And
that
for that
purpose,
purpose do I live.
I believe in the development of our great continent.
I
I
believe in
believe
the
in the development of our
great
great
continent.
continent.
I solemnly promise to uphold the vision, values, and goals of Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization.
I solemnly
solemnly
promise to uphold the
uphold
vision, values, and goals
values and goals of
Africa's Young
Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization.
I promise to love and support my fellow Africans.
I promise to
to
love
love
and
and
support
support
my fellow
Africans.
I promise to promote a united Africa everywhere I go.
I promise to promote a united Africa everywhere I go.
Because I believe that.
Because I believe that.
If you can achieve this much alone,
How much more can we achieve together?
together? Yes.
Tato tangata folau vala awina le tua o sami tele e o mai uava ele luita ulele ta pena pena olo olo vaka awe awe koku imua te manu lele e tataki at night we name every star. We know where we are. We know who we are, who we are. Away, away. We set a course to find a brand new island everywhere we roll. Away, away. We keep our island in our mind. And when it's time to find home, we know the way. Away, away. We are explorers reading every sign. We tell the stories of our elders in a never-ending chain. Away, away. We know the way.
Welcome back, African entrepreneurs. Welcome back. Happy New Year to everyone. Welcome to our year of professionalism. My name is Emanuela Daniel from Nigeria, and I'm here to tell us a little bit more about our community, A.Y.E. So for those of us who are just joining in for the first time, A.Y.E, Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization, is the largest entrepreneurship network in the whole of Africa. We have our footprints in up to 20 African countries, and it was established in the year 2012. Since then, it has identified, showcased, and empowered budding and emerging entrepreneurs across the African continent to either commence or scale their businesses, doing this by providing them with the relevant resources which they require, such as business funding, executive masterclass in entrepreneurship development, mentorship, access to angel investors, and networking. Our vision in A.Y.E is to develop, showcase, and empower African entrepreneurs for poverty eradication, for job creation, and lastly, for economic development. Our mission is to create or to build a platform where African entrepreneurs can come together in order to collaborate, to network, to trade, and also be trained to become greater and better, and to be able to favorably compete with other developed countries. If you're not yet a member of A.Y.E, I encourage you to visit the link www.ayeorganization.com in order for you to become an active member and also for you to enjoy lots of other benefits which this amazing platform has to offer you. I'm certain that the website has been sent to the chat room as I'm speaking. So all you need to do is copy it and visit the link immediately after this meeting. In addition, I would also like to give you some really, really great reasons why it is important for you to become an A.Y.E member. What do you stand to gain or what do you stand to benefit as a member of A.Y.E? Well, I'm happy to inform you that you have access to business support packages, business information, loyalty patronage, business affiliation, and business network. In addition to all these amazing benefits, you also have the support of this amazing organization whenever you may need it. Like I mentioned earlier, becoming a member is very easy and stress-free. Just visit www.ayeorganization.com. It's as easy as that. I'm so excited about today's assembly as always, and I'm looking forward to connecting with all these bright and amazing minds from all across the African continent. African entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to today's assembly.
Into the sun, there is more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. Ooh, there is far too much to take in here, more to find they can never be found. But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round. It's the circle of God, and it moves us all through despair and hope.
Yes, it's the circle of life, bringing us all together again. And it has us to this space where this community of young minds, innovative minds, creative minds, energized minds all together in just one space. You are welcome once again. This is Africa's Young Entrepreneurs, like I said earlier. And this beautiful organization and community is is one that is aimed at bringing young people together to connect, collaborate, grow together, learn together, just like Emanuela, has just told us. And so you are in the right space if you're a young entrepreneur, and you would be able to connect, network with other persons like you, and you can grow better this year. Like I said earlier, it's a year of professionalism, and I look forward to a beautiful year. It's been a while. I missed your faces. Who missed us? Who missed this entire community? So you can put on your videos. Let's see your faces. I want to see people's faces. Let me put it on gallery view so that I can swipe through my screen. Yes, yeah, I can see. Chegupaso, how are you doing? I miss us. I miss us. And the part I miss the most, aside the message, of course, the message is always timely, calmly, to point, apt. I miss the message, but I miss the dance. I mean, when I see people getting to dance, I miss the dance so much. Everybody standing up, dancing. I'm like, wow, this dancing competition, we're taking it to the next level this year. So it's been beautiful altogether. And I'm glad that we are here again this year, and it's going to be better, just like I said earlier. It's a growing community, it's a growing family. Like I said, we are growing closer, and you have a brother right there in South Africa, a sister right there in Ghana, a brother in Tanzania. We just have families all across the continent, and you don't know it until when you need it. You get to know that you know it. So I enjoin you, just like Emanuela said, get more active this year. Be intentional about being active in this community. Be intentional about being active in this space. How do you become active? You're definitely going to see it in the chat box, and you can join us on this journey together. All right, just like I said, that we are a family, and we like to celebrate with you. We celebrate on your good days, on your great days, and we just want to be with you. And so today we're going to be celebrating birthdays. Yes, if you are January born, yes. This is your month. I'm excited because it's my month. I'm January born. So I'm more than excited. So we are going to be dancing. We're going to be celebrating you. We're going to be spotlighting you. It's your month, and we definitely wish you a beautiful year. I usually think that people that are born in January, they start the year. So it's for them, it's actually a happy new year for them. So it's a new year, it's a new phase, it's a new season. And we're going to be celebrating and dancing with you in some minutes. Are you ready? January born, I'm not seeing your hands up. What's happening? I can't be the only one in the house. Let me show you how to raise your hands. Just go to the reaction button on your screen. You're going to see, oh, Mr. Sunil, great. You're going to see the reaction where you can raise your hand. So you just click on it under reactions. Let me do that now. And you see raise hand. So once you click on raise hand, it comes up, your hand is raised, so I can see you. Yes, great, beautiful. Chidima, lovely. I love what I'm seeing. Mr. Sunil. January born, please raise your hands, Let's see you. Put on your videos, because we're going to be spotlighting you while we dance right now. So put on your videos, let's see your faces. Are you ready, DJ Keith? You're going to give us some very nice, cool music, and we're going to be dancing right now. We wish you all a happy birthday. All right, let's go, DJ Keith.
Pour toi, joyeux anniversaire. On est tous venus ce jour pour ton anniversaire. On vient tous de loin pour que ton anniversaire soit une réussite en ce jour, donc happy birthday. Faut te lever pour danser, happy birthday. Personne n'est fatigué, happy birthday. Avec toi on va s'enjailler, happy birthday. C'est maintenant ça commence, aujourd'hui c'est ton jour, happy birthday. Ça vous gagne des happy birthday sans s'arrêter, parce que c'est ton anniversaire. Il n'y aura pas de poisson si on a checké, hein. J'espère que tu as envoyé le cadeau, hein. Tes amis sont là, ta famille est là, les tontons sont là, les tontines aussi sont là, tous les parrains sont là, les marraines aussi sont là. En tout cas, faut pas t'inquiéter, nous on a su la soirée pour toi. Chantez. fatigué. Avec toi, on va s'enjailler. Bouge ma lembe. Aujourd'hui, c'est ton jour. Et ça vous bringue d'air. Sans s'arrêter, parce que c'est ton anniversaire.
Le gars est joli, la femme est jolie. Les invités sont jolis, mais on ne va pas que parler et danser. Hein. On mangera aussi.
Y'a manger à coco, la boisson pour la flot. Si tu veux, faut viser, sinon fais emporter. C'est tout ça là qui fait que anniversaire. En tout cas, faut pas t'inquiéter, nous on a su la soirée pour toi. Chantez. Personne n'est fatigué. Avec toi on va s'enjailler. Bouge ma lembe. Aujourd'hui c'est ton jour. Et ça vous bringue d'air. Et sans s'arrêter. Parce que c'est ton anniversaire. Je vous laisse un petit synthé pour vous en santé. On the trap.
Thank you so much. Happy birthday to all January born in the house. We wish you a beautiful year ahead. We pray that the Lord will prosper the year for you and cause all good things to come to you. Happy birthday. We love you all from A.Y.E, even though I'm also inclusive. We love you, we love you, we love you. Thank you so much. So you can put your hands down now. Thank you so much. All right, you are welcome once again. You are still right here in the weekly assembly. And yes, it's been fun all along, and I cannot just wait to, jump right already into the message. How many of you saw, the banner for today's meeting? If you saw it, can I just see you wave your hands? Put on your videos. Let's see your faces. Everybody hiding behind their cameras right here. Please look for a good face, just a plain background. Look for a good light in front of you. Put on your video. Let's see your face. Let's connect together. Yes, thank you, Israel. Thank you, Manti. You are in a moving vehicle. Thank you. Put on your video, Messi Jensen, Kayla. I can see all your names, but I want to see your faces so we can connect together. All right, please put on your video, just find a good spot, find light, and then let's just see you. It won't take a long time. Yes, I can see. Olaito, yes, you can put on your video too. Patience, thank you for joining in. Blessing, anytime I see Blessing, I remember a dance that Christmas season. I cannot forget it. The shooter, I can see you now. Yes, I can see so many people already. Yes, let it keep coming. Beautiful, I love it. I love it, definitely. So how many people saw the banner? How many people saw the banner for today's topic? If you saw it, you can just, let me just see your hand. Just maybe. Oh, some people did not see it. Dev Shooter, okay, Dev Shooter saw it. Oh, you saw it. Great. Manti, did you see it? Oh, great. So it is living professionally. And, I'm more than excited right now. I don't want to jump ahead because we're still going to take business testimonials, but I want you to just get ready for today because it's going to set the tone for the year. Honestly, believe me, it will set the tone for the year. So please just get ready. But let's quickly take business testimonials before we, go ahead to the message because it looks like I'm already looking forward to the message already. So if you'd like to share something beautiful that happened, during the course of the holidays, and you'd want to share with the house, with the family, to your business, maybe even to your personal life, you want to just share with us that this beautiful thing happened to me, and I'm glad that I'm in this community. I won't be able to take so much because of time. We've spent quite a number of time, and I'm trying to beat time right now because yes, it has to be professional, and we are keeping to time. So please, I won't be able to take more than 2 hands. I can see 2 hands up already. I won't be able to take more than that. If you have any other test, Chidima, okay, every other person can drop in the chat box. And okay, now I'm seeing more hands. All right, because of time, let's just jump right into it. Shegofatso, you go first in 30 seconds, please. Just tell us your name, where you're joining us from, and then your business testimonial already. Are you good? All right, so Shegofatso, I've asked you to unmute your mic. Please go ahead.
Good evening, fellow leaders, fellow Africans. I'm Sero from South Africa here. So I was recently at the CSIR, the Center in South Africa for Research Council and Industry. So in me going there, I was at the summit for processing cannabis essential oils. As you know, I'm in the cannabis business. So, licensing is a very bureaucratic process where there's a lot of red tape around it. So, in me going there, I met Dr. Shabani. Dr. Shabani is a licensed grower in South Africa. So in me going there, besides learning extraction methods and where to go to extract my products so I can manufacture products such as skin products, pills, and other medicines, I got a partner which is licensed. So now I have the powers to just grow and like go outside of Africa and throw my braids within the waters of the ocean. Thank you.
Wow, wow, beautiful. I love it. Can we just celebrate? Can we celebrate? Yes, thank you so much. I know licensing can be a very difficult thing. I'm so happy for you, and we celebrate with you. Thank you so much for sharing. Joshua, in 30 seconds, you're going next. So I've asked you to unmute your mic.
Okay, thank you so much. Happy New Year, everyone. It's a privilege to be here again this year of professionalism.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the year, we usually have this, my name is Joshua and I'm from Nigeria, and we usually have this educators retreat from one of the members of our group. We have it on the 5th and 6th of every year. We had it this year as well. It was amazing and very exceptional. I'm so grateful about it. And also, late last year, I got an email from one of our hosting companies that we're a tech company, that we are ranking in the top 20 web creators for 2022. And I'm glad that they announced, it was day before yesterday, that we ranked top 4 in that top 20 in the entire world. And it was beautiful.
Wow.
And also today we resumed our online school of technology and business education also resumed today, and it's all exciting and beautiful already. So again, beautiful and excited to be here. Thank you.
Wow, can we just celebrate with Joshua right now? Can we just celebrate? Beautiful, beautiful, top 4. Wow, we love it, and we celebrate with you. We congratulate you. A.Y.E members are going places. We're breaking barriers. We're breaking frontiers. We're just going places. You can say that again. So thank you so much, Joshua, for sharing. Chidima, I'm going to give you an opportunity, but I want to see your face. Yeah, beautiful. So I've asked you to unmute your mic now. You can share with us in 30 seconds.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Chidima here from Nigeria. A.Y.E State, Uyo precisely. I don't have much to say, but all I have to say is I want to give God all the glory, because this month was my birthday on January 3rd. So actually,
Happy birthday.
I have this opportunity to bless the name of the Lord for making me to see a new year. It's not easy. I know so many people pray to see this year, but they didn't make it. So I just want to say thank you, Lord, and thank you, A.Y.E family, for celebrating us. Sorry, I did not dance. I was actually somewhere else. I was rushing home. Thank you very much, ma.
No problem. Thank you so much. Can we celebrate with Chidima? Happy birthday. Yes, we love to see it. Happy birthday. We love to see the smiles on your faces, and we love to smile with you. We wish you a beautiful year, Chidima, this year. Thank you so much for sharing. Dave Shooter, I think I'll take you now in just 30 seconds.
Hello, everyone. Good evening from this place. I'm Dave Shooter from Lagos. So I just want to thank God for keeping my family up to this new year, seeing a lot of my family friends and some of A.Y.E members, people I met along the line, the likes of Muiwa, Wesley. So I just want to give God glory. I started the platform of Clubhouse, which is more about sharing tips about art design. So it was from this, some of my experience of some of the works I've done, I was able to carry a lot of creatives along, and they came into the group and they were contributing. So I'm just happy that I just started this thing and I've been seeing some very huge impacts. Some people from different countries coming into the platform, even appreciating that I even brought up this stuff. So I'm hoping to see more of creatives here from A.Y.E coming to that platform on Clubhouse. I don't know if there's a way they can search my name at Steel Concepts on Clubhouse, so to get more insight and more info. And thank you for having me here, Mr. President. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Dave Shooter, for sharing.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much for sharing. We love it. And I'm glad that you're making waves. Yes, right there on Clubhouse, we'll connect with you. I'm sure during the connection session, when we're done, you can definitely drop your handle in chat box and people right here will love to connect with you. So thank you so much for sharing. And we love it. We love it. We love it. For everybody that has shared, thank you. For people that will share, you can drop in the chat box. We're moving on right now because of time. And I'm more than excited. I am excited and I'm looking forward to the message already. I was saying it earlier that this is going to set the tone for the year. And believe me, I know that it will. It will. How many of you had made your New Year resolutions and then you've picked your journal, you've written a lot of things this year? I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that. You said a whole lot of things right here before the year began. How many of you, can I see, you can use the reaction button. Let me just see your hand. You have your New Year resolution, even if it's not written down in white and black, but you have it in your head right there that this is what I want to achieve this year. This is what I want to achieve this year. This is what I want to do. I'm sure you must have done that, even if you don't want to share with me. Yes, thank you, Esther Babalola. But Esther has done that, Shegufat. So very many people have their New Year resolution. Yes, Mr. Christopher, thank you so much. Yes, Mr. John, thank you so much. Beautiful, you can put your hands down. You have a desired outcome in your mind, right? You have a desired goal, a desired outcome, what you want to achieve, right? Now, what is going to fuel that achievement? Your required input is what we're going to be sharing today. Professional living. Professional living. That's the required input you are going to need to be able to achieve those outcomes, those desired goals, those things you've written down, those things you've highlighted. Your professional living. And I am more than excited today because, like I said, even though we have several quotations and what do we call it now? Is it recitations that we do for the year? My year of godly blessings, my year of this, my year of that. What is going to put into action right now is your lifestyle, your professional lifestyle. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So like I said, please do away with all distraction. Do away with all. I, for one, I'm looking forward to today's message because I wanted to set the tone for my life. I want to be professional at what I do. I want to be professional. So I was saying it earlier that my own logo, my own slang this year is, if it's not professional, then it's not from me. It's not from my desk. That's mine. It's not from my desk. And that's what I want to work towards. That's what I want to achieve. That's my aim. So I'm here to learn just like you are. And, it's an honor to have the president and founder of this amazing community and organization, Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization. If you're joining us for the first time, I'm sure that you will meet Mr. President today. It's been a pleasure, an absolute pleasure to have him right here with us. He has been one major person that has the heart of Africa in his heart. He has the passion for the young minds, and he does all that he can to pour himself out, into us. We have learned a lot from his table, a lot. And so it's another privilege to have him right here with us. So with the A.Y.E clap and with all pleasure right now, please, can we just celebrate the founder and the president of Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization, in person of Dr. Sumi Smart Francis. Can we just celebrate? We celebrate you, sir. You are more than welcome. Thank you so much for all that you do for us. We're excited to hear from you again today. Thank you. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Confirm that this earphone is okay. You can hear me, right? Great. So I'm going to try something again. I'm going to love the earphone now and I'll be sure that you can hear me. Can you hear me directly from the device?
Yes, clearly, sir. Clearly.
Yes, correct. Okay. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I don't know why I'm feeling hot. I don't know, maybe it's what I want to deliver that is burning me inside. But I'm going to ask for like, what is half a second? Is it a millisecond? To just pick up the aircon remote. So half a second, and I'll be back in a jiffy.
That's fine, sir.
Was that half a second? Is that fast, right? I told you. Happy New Year to every single one of you guys. I am so excited to see all of you. I was trying to skip through the pages to look at everyone, but just before I did that, NEC called me up and I just had to run back to the home screen. But once again, it's so great seeing you guys. I am so excited we made it to 2023. Towards the end of the year was pretty much fun for us. Amazing things we learned last year. And already the years have already started with testimonials. Joshua, I heard yours. Tekufaso, I heard yours as well. We thank God. And happy birthday, my dear Chidima, our fun member. It's so good to be acknowledged as a fun person. It's 2023. Let me just go through the pages so I can see some more faces. Oh, Busayo is here. Busayo, happy birthday, Busayo. Eh? Was Busayo early this year as well? Busayo, please, if you are there, can you let us know? Was it early this year? I saw your big day and it was so nice. I saw your photo shoot. Blessing is here, Motaro is here, Lainga is here. There's a couple of people here, but let me go back. Just now I get carried away with seeing you all today. Anyway, I'm very excited about 2023. And I'm very, very excited because of the fact that we're starting the year on a high note. We're starting the year in a very, very different format than every other person is. It's very easy to proclaim, declare, announce, and write this down and have confessions and the resolutions. But what are you doing towards that? And even if you are doing some things, how are you doing them? That's why sometimes you have great resolutions, you have great plans for the year. And at the end of the year, you still realize that I still didn't do all the things I want to do, but I did all the things I said I would do. But how? How have you been doing it? Now, the question I asked, let me just reconfirm again, my sound people here. Can you guys still hear me very well? The question I asked, 6th of January, Busayo, happy birthday. I see it now. I see it now. She had one very, very nice photo shoot. All members, I think you should just go to our page and share that picture. And you know what you're going to write on that? Just say, I know this beautiful woman. By sharing and writing that caption, people will contact you. It's so nice. The pictures were so nice. So, Busayo, please send it to me as well, so I can repost. Okay, I'll go to your Android. I think I did already, though, on that thing. But I think let's celebrate one another. And of course, let's wish each other well. As I was saying, I said something during the video I posted, I think just yesterday or 2 days ago. And it was a simple question, which I think we all know. When do you invite a professional? When do you bring in a professional? You see, most times, right, something must have gone wrong. Most times, there must have been many mistakes. You guys have tried your best. You've tried everything. And then you know what? Let's bring in a professional. Or maybe in the beginning of it all, you just wanted to do it properly. And you're like, you know what? This thing I want to do this time around, this project, this building, this hair I want to make, I want it to look proper. You know what? I'm going to this wedding and this makeup must be top notch. I'm not going to do it myself. I want a professional. Am I making sense? Raise your hand if that rings a bell. So somehow in our lives, we have all requested for the work or the use, the heart, or the presence of a professional. Why? Because we wanted a good result. Now my question to you is, do you want an excellent 2023? I'll wait for your response. Do you want it? Is it really deliberate? that everything you spoke about this year, whatever you must have declared in your mosque, in your church, personally, among your peers, do you want it excellently? Are you really sure you want that thing to happen? If it's a yes, you can nod. I can see some big nods out there. Or you can drop in the comment section, yes, if your camera is off. I see the thumbs up. I like that as well. So be clear. I want it coming up. I'm using a different device today, so I'm not really seeing the way my computer is figured out, but I can see a lot of hands up. That's a yes, that's a yes, that's a big nod. I like that. Yes, so we all want an excellent result. Now, I'll tell you something. I want it badly. I want it so badly, it's not even funny. I think I want it more than you. I doubt you want it more than I do. Like, I really, really need it, want it, I desire it. The angle that I'm looking at it is very different, very, very different. I don't know what you are doing today or what you are doing this year. I just want to drop this message with you. I don't know what you're doing this year, but if truly this year it's about really making things or making sense, then you need a professional. You need a professional. And who's going to be that professional to fix you? That's another question we should talk about. Who's going to be that professional to come fix you? Is it me? Is it NSA? Or is it chief of staff? Or is it one business coach? Or who is really going to fix you? Nobody can do what you desire to do than you. Honestly. Nobody that you can employ to do everything you want this year than you. So the best person to employ for your life project, 2023, it's you. And everything that you desire, that you've put across different platforms, you've written on your Bible, you've written in your diary, there's something you've got to do. And living professionally is your own direct input to your desired outcome in 2023. I repeat, living professionally in this year, deliberately, it's your own direct input. Forget every other thing. Prayer will be there, coaching will be there, mentorship will be there, the assembly will be there. But your own direct input that you have to do by yourself. If you can just do this one, God will do his own, assembly will do his own, A.Y.E will do its own. It's living professionally. Now, the most interesting thing about this topic is that people get professional in the workplace. People get professional with their career. People get professional with their talent. But not everybody decide to live all aspects of their life professionally. A.Y.E, African entrepreneurs from all over the world. If we can achieve this particular one of professionally living every aspect of your life, I think we have an edge. We have an edge. Because most people you will find a very good medical doctor, a very good pharmacist, a very good teacher, and you'll be surprised to see that they're very horrible at home. You'll be surprised that you're very horrible with your family. You'll be surprised that they don't make good friends. You'll be surprised that spiritually, there's something else. And emotionally, it's a disaster. That's why you see even a surgeon or a medical practitioner committing suicide. What happened? Are you not a doctor? How come your own mentally, what happened inside of you? That means professionally, the outside, good and okay, but professionally, internally, they're not fine. So if A.Y.E, every single one of us, this is the best assembly we could ever be in right now. I think if you're in this room, just pay as much attention, remove every distraction. You know, it's our year of professionalism. So even coming to the assembly, you should have to be on time. Your appearance in the assembly, you set up. I've already seen some people set up and I'm already impressed because, you know, look at what NSC said. He challenged herself. It's not professional. It's not from me. What are guts? What are guts? Especially saying it with someone around me that someone like me around her, that I would definitely remind you. That's so much guts. So most of you need to be able to do that. So what am I saying? Make sure you got nothing distracting you. Make sure you wait till the very end and always take something home from these assemblies. Why? Because today we're starting the year faster and better than everybody else. Many people have been prayed for in 2023. Many people have fasted and they are currently fasting. Many people have been motivated in 2023. They've been inspired in 2023. But I tell you something, not many people. No, I can even tell you, very few all around the world have decided to say all aspects of my life. You see, my hand is 5. I will live professionally, all aspects. Professionally, it will matter. And why do you see these hands up? Because there are 5 aspects of life. I'm sure you all know it. Spiritually, physically, intellectually, relational, and emotional. Those are the 5 aspects of life. If you can be professional in these 5 aspects and be deliberate about it, you have done 90% of success. And when the grace of God falls upon you, then you have someone that people call blessed. If you want to be blessed this 2023, or you want to be addressed as you are a blessed person, exhibit your faith in that comment section. Drop it there or use a thumbs up or a reaction and say, I am deliberate, I will be professional. I'm waiting. I am deliberate, I will be professional. I see those answers, I see those responses, I did that reaction, and I see the faces. Now, it gets serious. It can be very difficult. Getting professional only at work is a big deal with your customers, with your friends, with your clients, rather. It can be a big, big work. How much more? You want to do it at home? You want to do it with your family? You want to do it with your friends? You want to do it with God? You want to do it inside of you emotionally? You want to do it in your brain intellectually? Man, guys, it's not going to be easy. Never. This is a journey that I do not think everyone has the stamina for. So I'm going to ask you this question just before I continue. Let me check the time. I'm working and also speaking professionally. So everything I do now is with time. Let me ask you this. Do you think you've got the guts to actually live professionally? I haven't heard all the aspects of life that I'm about to take you through. Do you really think you can carry on so that I can carry on? Should I continue speaking to you on this matter? Or should I just take it for myself? Because even me that I've started it, lo and behold, it has been very difficult. Can I continue? I ask you guys today. Should I continue? Do you want me to continue? Do you have the guts to continue with this? Do you really want this to happen to you? Okay, let's go ahead. Because this is bigger and deeper than 40 days and 40 nights of fasting. It is bigger and deeper than 21 days of prayer. Because remember, when you pray those 21 days, it's over and it's done. But living professionally is every single aspect of your life. Let's start with spiritually. Now, being spiritual is in 2 aspects. There's one that has to do with you. And for most of us, if not all of us, who believe in that supreme being that created us, there is a relationship with him. Of course, he has the one that can bless you with that grace and that favor, even in all aspects of your life. So we start with the spiritual aspect. I will tell you the funny, stupid, simple things that I'm doing. Funny, stupid, simple things that I'm doing. Well, to live professionally, it's not easy. I already know that. So I'm using things to check myself. Do you know that I told myself 2023 to live professionally and to be spiritual professionally? Spiritual professionally. I don't want to touch my phone in the morning without speaking to God. That's the simple thing I did. I would never touch my phone ever without speaking to the one that gave me the life to hold that phone. That's what I started doing since January 1. It works. It feels like a curse. There was a time I wanted to hold my phone because I was on the way to the bathroom, and the way I threw my phone away, like, hey, hey, like, what the? Yes. And I shouted it loud. I told my team yesterday, my year of professionalism, you are allowed. Use that word to caution yourself. Scream it if something is trying to obstruct you. Shout it if something is trying to block it. Hey, my year of professionalism. Before I want to live a spiritual life professionally, There has to be a constant relationship between me and my creator. I don't know what you think that created you. I know of what created me. If you think it is a stone that created you, then I speak to that stone. If you think it's the tree that's created you, speak to that thing. Speak with the supremacy of the supreme being that causes your existence here on earth before you attend to earth itself. Spiritual, professionally. Some of you might say, I want to read the scriptures. Some of you might do whatever. But in your own way, I would give you the heading. You will fill it up. So what is the heading here? Spiritual professionalism. Go and feel all the things you want to do professionally, spiritually. Now, listen to this. Do not make it difficult. Professionalism is a process. Don't write everything in a day. If you never prayed before, don't start praying 5 hours in one day. No. Even if you just take a bow and say, thank you, God, for giving me the grace to see this day. And I thank you for this business that I'm attending to today. Thank you for the life, and whatever you need to say in 3 sentences. If you are consistent with that for the first 1 month, it will begin to grow. So decide what you want to do. Have you written it? Can I proceed to the next one? Great. What is the second one? Physical. I want to be professional physically. Now, I don't know what you want to write. I don't know what you're struggling with, but let me tell you something about when people look at physical. There's so many aspects, so many aspects. The first thing you would think of is exercise and so on and so forth. But physically it even starts with how we sleep. Time you sleep. How many hours of sleep you get. What you eat. Then we can then begin to go to exercises. And when we talk about exercises, I know a lot of you have said, I'm going to the gym this year, I'm going to lose weight and everything. Listen, gym is good. It's great. Do it. But before you go to the gym, what can you do when you wake up? Guess what I did this year? I will not touch my phone until I've done, I don't want to say my own routine for you. I have my own routine. So go and write your routine. Until I've done these 3 routines. I started with 3 before I touch my phone in the morning. How about that? Just take 3 things or whatever. So even if you're going to go to the gym, because sometimes we deceive ourselves with the gym, that we'll go 2 times a month, I'll go, no, there is one for every day. You will not see a difference if you keep looking at the mirror, but the difference will see you. Just keep doing it every single day. Even if it's just, you know what they want to work on. Even if just 5 of that routine, do it, do the prayer, that's all. Because, you know, when we talk about physical, a lot of us, we focus from our neck up. Meanwhile, most of the things that affect us in life is from our neck down. So you always think, oh, okay, my face, my look, how is my makeup, how is this is my physical appearance. But you forget that the things that deal with your life is here down. When you look at your lungs, your liver, your intestine, your stomach, your hips, your knees, what are you doing about that on a daily basis? Write it down, feel it. I'll wait for you. What do you want to do on the physical? What do you want to do on the physical? Professionally this year, what do you want to do on the physical? Because even on the physical, there's appearance. How do you appear in 2023? Professionals, I told my team, even when you see them, you can know this is a professional. I even told them, I said, even from the way they walk, you know this is a professional. And I said, it's across board. Bring in the SWAT team today. When they come down from this vehicle to attend to that crime, they will walk like that. Call a pilot today that is going to fly the C-130 jet, not a normal Airbus, the C-130. Watch the way he walks because it's finally specialized jet. Call a plumber, call a carpenter, the best in town, a specialized one. He has the same work. Are you walking like that? Are you looking like that? 2023, how do you appear professionally? You know, I know, we all know. So write your own the way you want to appear. I'll wait for you. Because this is a checklist you are creating for yourself. If you do not have a pen, I would wait for you. Go get a pen. If you, I don't know, just make sure you are writing this down. And if you know, you can, some of you like to listen. Good, listen to this, then get the audio afterwards. Put the audio on your ears and begin to write it out. Not everybody will take you through this coaching for free. You're getting it as an A.Y.E member. Take advantage of it professionally. Now, what is the next thing? Intellectual. That's another aspect of life. As a professional, one of the things you must know is that every professional you see out there have specialized knowledge. There's an advanced intelligence to their mindset. So before you can even call yourself professional in 2023, how are you developing yourself intellectually? The funny thing about a professional is the constant aspiration, desire for knowledge, because they know that they cannot solve today's problem with yesterday's knowledge. So every time, imagine you bring a professional and they say you're an expert in this, and they get there and say, this is what we used to use last year. You know, immediately he loses that professional status. Every time a professional is called into the matter, he knows even the solution or the problem, the solution for the problem for today. And amazingly, some professionals even know the solutions for the problems for tomorrow. That is why you see them bringing professionals to forecast the market, to forecast the weather, to forecast what is going to happen medically, to forecast the climate, what's going to happen with this climate, because those are professionals, they are experts. African entrepreneurs, my brothers and sisters, you cannot be a professional without that high-level caliber brain. No dull person on earth is a professional. Never. I don't care what anyone has told you. It's an IQ thing, and you can increase it. So increase it. Increase it. The fifth aspect of your life is emotional. It's very emotional. How do you deal with life matters? Even after this event, even after this training today, after this assembly, are you going to be carried away with life roller coaster? What happens after this thing now and somebody addresses you and then you begin to lose your cool and you begin to speak irrational? It happens to every one of us. Being a professional is being resilient, having the ability to balance even after life's turmoil. Have you seen a professional being invited to something and the professional said, I'm not feeling too well today, or my mother is sick, I won't be able to come to work today, or my this is this, or my this. They never put emotions in professions. Even when you are dealing with that client, that customer, remove every emotional sentiment, because in professionals, there's nothing like that. How do you forgive in 2023? How do you respond in 2023? How do you treat people in 2023? Very, very important. And that brings me to the last one, which is relational. How do you relate to people like a professional? How do you speak? How do you speak? Let's start from there. Do you know that some people, even their "how are you" doesn't sound professional? The way they greet is not, there's no oomph, there's no flair to their communication skill. Hello, how are you? Hi, how are you? Like it's an amateur that just passed. A professional comes with confidence and speaks with confidence. He stands in the room and you can feel his presence. African entrepreneurs, even when you stand in front of that client and among your peers, among your friends, even in your family, when your presence is there, let them feel that this is a professional, even before you speak. And when you greet intentionally. Let the words rhyme and let the words flow. Let it touches the heart of who you speak to. Like, hi, how are you doing today? It's so good to see you. I've missed you, my sister, and it's so good. How are my nephews and nieces doing? It's an amazing, put content into your words. Let it sound like that is coming out from the mouth of a professional. Let people ask you, honestly, I'm about to say this and I'm feeling it. Let somebody ask you this year, what is wrong with you? There's something different about you. Are you with me? Do you like that? Let's try that. Let's try that. Let somebody, it's a challenge. Between now and the end of February, that's about 40 days, Let somebody that knows you actually, something is different, something is odd. Why are you speaking like this? Let them ask, because they notice. They will notice. Your father will notice. Your mom will notice. Your wife will notice. Your husband will notice. Your boyfriend, your colleagues, even your clients will notice. People you work with will notice. It is a good one. They will notice the professionalism around you, because you know what? I'm about to get there, but I don't want to go there. Let me actually go there. Professionals are always invited. There is a room for professional. Anyway, go and ask. Even in your family, when the matter is scattered up and down, even if you are the youngest, if you are a professional, they will invite you. Let us wait for David. Let's hear what David has to say. Let's wait for Jeff. If it has work, your employer or your colleagues will say, you know what, let's wait for Stephen. Where is Janet or where is Aisha? Let's hear our opinion on this matter. In every aspect of your life, there is room. So project it. Relate to people in that way. When you have encounter with your family, with your friend, with your relations, relate to them in a professional way. It pays. That is your first reference to professionalism. That is the way people will first notice you. I spoke about the appearance. Now I speak about the way you relate. So all this thing of not forgiving grudges, all this thing, professionally, it has no place in your heart. It has no place in your life in 2023. It's going to draw you backwards. So allow it go. Push all those negativities. Be positive at all times. And begin to engage this in every aspect of your life. African entrepreneurs, this is not an easy task. It is not an easy task. And that's why living professionally, you must place caution on three things. Caution, there has to be a caution on these three things. Put an embargo, something that, this is a caution. I'm going to use this thing to caution myself and put myself into remembrance with these three things. Number one, your attitude. What is your attitude to life? Your attitude to work? Your attitude to family? Your attitude to your relationship? Let's take it from there. Place a caution on it. Be careful when you're dealing with those things. Number two, your behavior. How do you behave when you're at work? How do you behave when you're at home? How do you behave when you're with your spouse? How do you behave when you're with your customers? Your behavior. I want to be a professional in every aspect. I want to be a professional dad. I want my son to say, Dad, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? Why like, you're so cool right now? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm a cool dad. I want to be called dad. So if your kids have not called you cool, this 2023 is the opportunity for it. But your behavior is what you can use to caution yourself. And lastly, your actions. What do you do after, most importantly, things like this? Professionally, what are you supposed to do after this kind of engagement? It's your action. Are you going to act? Are you going to write these things down and implement? Or this is just going to be another message that you heard in 2022? Or is 2023 going to be different? That anything I hear in this assembly, even if I use this assembly as my guide, they have your spiritual life in your mosque, in your church, then you have your moral and business guide in the assembly. If I use this assembly as my guide in 2023, that I will never miss one. I will write the things down and I will take actions. I will take actions. Those are the cautions, and you will be surprised at what the result will be like. African entrepreneurs, like I said earlier, professionalism is a process. You need to put those cautions in place. If they are not there, bro, you're going to struggle. I don't want to lie to you. You're going to struggle. And that's why you're going to motivate yourself every time. And what is the thing that can motivate you? You can get motivated by your interest and desires. That thing that you desire to see in 2023, put yourself in remembrance. The reason why I'm doing this training every morning is because I desire this. The reason why I'm praying every morning is because I want to be good professionally, spiritually. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to attend to my customers. I want to have good clients. I want to take my business serious. So when you bring those desires as your remembrance, when your desires becomes your remembrance, then professionalism is easy to achieve. Do you get that? Now, use it every time, because you have to have an awareness, continuous doing, and lifelong learnings. Those are the things that you would need to help you implement these 5 aspects of your life. Go home. Oh, sorry, you're at home. I said go home. Be at home. Thank God you're at home. And break it down. Break it down. Do not leave this assembly. Close your laptop or your device and then go into the world again. Be professional. This month, this whole year, we are going to be learning many things about professionalism. If you follow it and your life remains the same in December, it is it's so impossible. Like, it's so impossible. There are many things we're going to learn this year. Many, and do not miss one. Try as much as possible. Be professional with your attendance. Next week, I'm speaking to you about the meticulous mind. Upper week, I'm speaking to you about proactivated. The next month, I think the CEO, Mr. Sunil, is speaking about the most important E in life. The next one you have, I think, there's so many lineup programs that has to do with professionalism that would empower you and, push you, because these are things that you can lose along the line if you don't have a room, a collective people that are doing things together. So because we all are doing it together, we can get there far. You remember, it's an African proverb, go alone. But when you go together, you go farther. Together we are doing it. When we finish this assembly, I charge you. If you forget this one, then you have failed. You cannot even do the smallest thing. Go on your status. It's my year of professionalism. That's why it's the simplest thing. Start with that. Declare it. Declare it. Declare it. And everyone, go to the Telegram channel, go and pick that banner, our year of professionalism. Put it on your status. Write something about you. Put it under it. Start with the small things. Do not be arrogant with your own destiny. There is a reason why you are listening to this thing. Your chance to success might be the reason why you are hearing this today. There is no pride in arrogancy. There is no pride in how can you do a big boy and big girl over your own destiny? How? Somebody is telling you, write something to charge yourself. Why? To announce. Don't you know there's power in announcements? I won't even speak about that today. It's another topic for its own. When something is announced, when you declare something, there is a reason why things are announced. Announce it. It's my year of professionalism. What are other things you should know about professionals? That's how I want to end. There are other interesting things you should know about professionalism. Let me check my time. I've got 5 minutes left. Other things that's around them. Number 1, professionalism feels good. Damn, it feels good. Oh, it feels good. It feels good. Oh, I feel like inviting you guys sometimes to some of my meetings, my international meetings on Zoom. If you see the way those men sit down with their ties, if you see the way they set their camera, even the room feels good. It's Zoom. It feels good. A.Y.E. Can't we start attending meetings in a professional way? You will see the way it will feel. Like, just look the look. Put the camera as well. Find a ring light. How much is ring light? It's extremely cheap. It's for your own good. Put the light, connect it to your device, set it. Look at some of us here. Set it nicely. It feels good. Have you entered the room filled with professionals before? It just feels nice. I promise you, professionalism feels good. Look the part, talk the part, act the part, eat like one, speak like one. Put the ethics there, put the etiquette there, put everything there, and watch what will happen. Because people feel good around you, people will want to be around you. When people are around you, remember, people is money. Have you forgotten? People is money. Do not post anything anyhow this year again. When you take a picture, check it nicely before you post it. Don't post anything. It has to be professional. You will see the type of people that will begin to follow you. What else do you need to maybe see or know? Another interesting fact is professionals are paid more anywhere in the world. The money you pay the normal person is not what you pay a professional. When you are a professional in your family, in your career, in life, your price increase. Hey, Jesus Christ. Somebody has been wishing that 2023 I want to make money, and you're hearing this today. That the only way to increase your price is by becoming a professional. If you are a professional, your price increase in every aspect of your life. And you guys want to do it in every aspect of your life. I said again that The last part that I will leave you with is what I told you before. There is always room for a professional. There is always space. Because professionals are invited when things go wrong. And as long as life exists, things will always go wrong. So people will invite you. Companies will invite you. Clients will invite you in 2023. I'm speaking to you. Your family will invite you. Your friends will call for you. Governments will call for you. Nations will call for you. Somebody is saying amen. Somebody is saying it inside. Somebody is accepting it. I don't know. But some people will call for you. The right people will call for you. The right clients will call for you. The right nations, the right governments, the right communities. Just because you decided to be a professional. Your boss will call for you. Your colleagues will say they can't do it without you. This is more than enough to get a normal person charged up and fired up. And declare with me, 2023, it's my year of professionalism. Drop it in the comment section right now, because I am Sumi Smart Francis. I am professional in nothing without God. Thank you.
Amazing. Can we put our hands together? Can we put our hands together to celebrate Mr. President right now? 2023 is my year of professionalism. I can see some people dropping it already in the chat box. And I do hope that as you're dropping it, yes, please drop it and mean it. It's my year of professionalism. It's a lot of work, and then we are going to put to the work. That was a great session. I've been overwhelmed. You can see from my voice already, I was overwhelmed. And like I said earlier, I said that it's going to set the tone for the year. And you'd agree with me that it is setting the tone for the year already. You'd agree with me. You'll be shocked that by the end of the year, when you look back, you yourself, you'll be wowed. You'll be wowed. That's if you take all of this to mind. That's if you put it to practice and you ensure to work towards it. So it's our year of professionalism. I welcome you all to 2023, our year of professionalism. And people will come to ask us what's wrong with us, what's happening. Like there's a difference, there's a change somewhere, somehow, the way we talk to them, the way we relate with them, the way we communicate, our spiritual life, our physical life. It's just all about it. Wow, thank you so much for that very impactful session, Mr. President. It's always a privilege to listen to you. It's always a privilege to hear from you. And we always go back filled up. So thank you so much for pouring yourself again to us. All right, it's the feedback session. We're going to be taking it very briefly. I just want to hear from a few persons what they have taken out from today's session. What do you think you're going back with? What's your resolution like? For me, one major word that jumped at me was there's always room for the professional. I don't think I can forget that. There's always a room for the professional. You'll be invited. You don't have to knock on doors. They'll come knocking on your own door. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to hear. And it's something I really think I want to work towards. I don't need to knock on doors. Let them come knock on my own door. There's a professional right here. And then they're coming to look for me. So there's always room for the professional, and you'd always be invited. I want to hear what jumps at you. I want to hear what sticks to you, how you were blessed. And I'll just give you 30 seconds to share with us very briefly our year of professionalism. Joshua, I'll give you the privilege to quickly share in 30 seconds. I've asked you to unmute your mic.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, for that beautiful opening. It was wonderful. I listened all through and I took down notes as well. It spoke to me personally because this year I was speaking to my team, cross-functional team in different areas. I told them that this is our year of purpose and excellence. You know, if it must be done right. And we also have to do it in a prolific manner, so it has to be done fast. And one thing that you said that also stood out for me when you said, set relatable, it has to be relatable, right? Those goals and everything you're looking for has to be relatable. It's something that you can measure, you know, in a sense, and celebrate the small wins. It has to start somewhere, and you just have to keep going. And personally, I spoke to myself in terms of health. And taking care of my body. I think that's something I'm going to be taking very seriously this year. As much as every other thing, because I always take everything seriously, but it seems like I don't take this one seriously. My friends here know that I rarely get sleep, but I'm going to sleep more this year. I'm taking it more seriously. I'm going to be professional with my health. I'm going to be professional with everything I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing it with excellence. And I'm excited because I'm going to be doing it with the support of this house and with the support of Mr. President. Thank you so much, everyone. It was beautiful.
Yes, thank you for sharing, Joshua. Thank you, beautiful. I love Thank you. I love how you landed. I'm going to be doing it with the support of this house. You right here in this community, we encourage ourselves together. We push ourselves. So even when you feel weak at some point, come to the weekly assembly. Don't miss the weekly assembly. You get charged up again, and then you go back again, and then you keep doing it. So we're doing this together this year. I hope you all agree. Okay, Dave Shooter, I'm going to give you an opportunity to quickly share with us.
Good evening, everyone. But just this alone is already, Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Mr. President, hearing this alone is enough for me personally to be charged up, because since I could not do last year, I don't even know. I just started doing it, talking with different people from different places. And to my surprise, one thing I'm happy for it's what you said, sir. Like a group I created, I was so happy because the purpose of me creating the group have been resolving problems, whereby problems that I could not undo, whereby creative people from different platforms, they came together to resolve the problem, and the person is getting back to me, telling me I should not for a day miss a group like that. It's really important. When you were sharing this, I was taking note of some things that has to do with your attitude, work, and family, and I'm really glad to hear this from you, sir. We hope to hear more from you, sir. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you so much for that feedback, Dave. I'm sure that you're going to put everything you've heard today to use, and it will work well for you. I'm going to give Martin a brief moment to share with us what he has learned.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Happy New Year once again to everybody. Happy New Year to my president. What I just want to take out from Being Professional this year is I'm going to be intentional with my time management. That is something that I have made up my mind to be more professional about this year. And so, Mr. President, I just want to thank you for that opening charge for this year. I am going to be intentional the way I speak, be intentional the way I relate. I'm going to be intentional with especially my time. Thank you, Mr. President. A wonderful year to everybody once again.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. I love that feedback. Thank you. Thank you so much. Intentional with your time management. Very key. I'm going to give Miriam. Miriam, but I can see your face. Please try to put on your video so I can see you. I'm blessing. Put on your video so that I can see you. Great. I've asked you to unmute your mic, Miriam, so you can share with us.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
I don't know. Thank you so much, Mr. President. First off, Happy New Year, everyone. It's good to be back on here. And I must say, I don't know, like everything that has been said on this assembly today feels like it was directed at me, actually. So, and I am thankful to hear all of this and be able to note some things down. But I just want to ask, I don't know if there's room for questions and answers. So I just want to ask, maybe to clear my curiosity or something.
I'm so sorry.
To like differentiate between being arrogant and being introverted and shy when you are being professional. Like, I'm
sorry, Mary. I'm sorry. You can take your time. You can take your time. It's fine.
I don't know, maybe it is because of my past experience with working with people and all. So I just want to understand, like, is there a way to differentiate? Is there how you talk when you're an introvert and you're shy, and you still want to be professional with people? And then when they need to solve things, they come calling to you. Then when you solve it afterwards, you hear them saying you're arrogant at the same time. I don't know if everyone understands what I'm trying to understand here. Like, can we actually differentiate between being arrogant and being introverted and shy? I just want to understand.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Because there's a clear difference between arrogancy and being shy and what you're going through right now. And that's what you did not make mention of. So it's not you being arrogant or being shy that is making you feel the way you feel right now. There's something totally different that has to do with that experience. And it's that experience that you need to deal with professionally this year. And I'll help you do that. So that's what the assembly is for. I'll contact you after this assembly and we will take you on a professional journey on how you can deal with many people who must have misinterpreted you or your emotions or your actions and maybe taking you to be arrogant or called you many different names. We'll deal with them professionally. And I can promise you, 2023, they're gonna see you in a different way. So Miriam, let's talk later, okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. And thank you, Miriam. I'm sure that Mr. President, you'd be able to connect with him and you'd have, a personal walkthrough so that you can fully get this and you get help. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful feedback with us. Blessing, I'll quickly give you a moment to share with us what your takeout is.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. President and everyone else. Of course, it's an amazing start to our year. So we're grateful for the opportunity to keep learning from you every day. So for me, what I took note of, the very one thing that jumped at me was when you said that professionals are always invited to speak or their opinions are always sought. So basically, when people have tried several things and they're not getting it right, they want to hear what you have to say. So it's almost like you are like a wealth of wisdom or a reserve of wisdom that they are tapping from at every point in time. And obviously it means that as a professional, the words that you speak are also life and they also bring solutions to problems. So that's why they would seek you to hear from you. Meanwhile, if you are just someone that just opens your mouth to talk at every point in time, even if you are making sense, it will be undervalued, underappreciated because nobody appreciates what comes to them freely. So the very fact that you made that statement has taught me that we should place value on the words that we speak. So, and you also think, and when you're quiet, you're listening to what every other person is saying in the room. So by the time they ask you to speak, you have understood exactly what the problem was, and you've also probably had time to prefer or think of a solution. So to me, that's the most powerful thing I took. The other things are amazing, but this one really resonates with me. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Blessing. Thank you for sharing. It resonates so much with you. Thank you so much. You will be invited. So professionals are solution carriers. I take that out. Thank you so much. I'm going to give Michael Taiwo an opportunity to share. Please, if you want me to give you an opportunity, I want to see your video. I want to see your face on, and I'll be able to permit you to share. So if your video is not on, I might not give you the opportunity. So Michael Taiwo, are you there? I'm not sure if I can see him anymore. Okay, so let's go to Mr. Angela Ademola. Very quickly.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So happy New Year, and I would like to say a big thank you to Mr. President for the opportunity, for the section he has shared about being professional, which starts from your conversation, and also dealing with how people interpret you, how you're being interpreted by people in the public, and also knowing how to make your decisions. What stand you need to take, and as well as what lessons, how do you start? It's a new year, and what kind of journey are you planning to have for yourself ahead of 2023? It's been insightful, and I would like to say thank you for all the feedbacks and lessons that you have shared. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angela, for sharing beautiful feedback. Thank you for sharing. I'm going to quickly run to Ayodeji for lack of time. Ayodeji, please, in 30 seconds, you can share with us what you have taken out.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I just want to appreciate Mr. President and everyone for the opportunity given to be here. I've always been saying something that you always need to be intentional. But I think what Mr. President said today has given me another overview of not being intentional, but being professional. So you might be intentional, but you might not be professional. So I think what I'm going to do this is not only be intentional about what I'm doing, but I want to be professional. And part of the thing is just to always don't be a dormant or just a listening participant in this group, also to contribute to my own quota and to allow people also to benefit from whatever I've learned or the knowledge I've gathered also. So I want to say thank you, and I know we're going to have amazing 2023.
Yes, I believe it too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing. Beautiful, beautiful takeout. I believe it. We're going to have an amazing year. We're not just intentional, we are being professional about what we do. Thank you to everybody that has shared. I'm so sorry for lack of time. If you still have something to share, please just drop it right there in the chat section, and then we'll pick it up from there. Thank you. It's been an amazing one. However, because of time, we need to round it off right now. And I'm just going to quickly read out the closing announcement, and after which we can have a little time to, spotlight, dance again, see our faces again, connect again, network again, before we close for today. All right, this is Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization. Thank you so much for joining in. If this is your first time, you are welcome, welcome, welcome. We see you. We meet every Saturday by 6 p.m. GMT +1. We never missed it. And this year, this is the very first session, and we are glad that you made it. And I'm sure that you'll come again next week. Invite your friends. Please do not be late. Ensure that you join into time. 6 p.m. on the dot, we start right here. We host clubhouse rooms. We have clubhouse meetings that we host every Wednesday, and this year is going to be taking a new level. So please ensure you download the app Clubhouse and join. Search for Africa's Young Entrepreneurs on Clubhouse and then follow. Ensure you click on the notification bell. Whenever we're in a room, you will be notified. So please ensure, because this new year is going to be a new turn. Remember that it's a year of professionalism, and then every Wednesday is like that. We want to ensure that we keep abreast of everything and every area. You can follow us closely and you will definitely love it. Trust Network meetings for all eTrust Fund members happens every Tuesday rather, on Clubhouse also by 7 p.m. Now, the Trust meeting is for members who are part of our e-cooperative. So for Trust members, please do not forget your meeting Tuesday, 7 p.m. If you want to know more on how to join this e-cooperative, please, you can visit our website, www.etrustfund.org. Again, the website is www.etrustfund.org. I'm sure it's going to be dropped in the chat section. You can read more about it and be a part of this cooperative. We constantly support entrepreneurs all across the continent. To be a part of this by donating, you can donate. A link is going to be sent in a chat box to see how you can donate. That little goes a long way. So please be a part of it and join us on this journey to supporting other entrepreneurs across Africa. Please ensure to follow us on all our social media pages at Africa's Young Entrepreneurs, A.Y.E organization, across all our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. Please just search for A.Y.E organization and follow. This will ensure that you're kept abreast of all happenings, all our activities, all our programs. You are in the know and you can always join us. So please follow A.Y.E across all social media if you haven't done that already. Okay, we usually have a short time to network. We connect together just after the meeting. We have some cool music playing, so do not leave yet. Ensure you stay, and then of course, we will be able to connect. The chat box is going to be open to everyone that wants to connect, and then you can reach out to somebody, connect with somebody, just make professional friends this year. How many people will make professional friends? I will make professional friends this year, and we're going to travel on this journey together. So please ensure to make professional friends, and you'll be happy that you did. Now, let me remind you that next week is another beautiful time. Mr. President already mentioned next week's topic, but I'll remind you, he says the meticulous mind, right? Did you get it? The meticulous mind. I don't think that's a session anybody here should miss. I don't think it. I honestly don't think so. I told you we're setting out big this year, and I don't think these are critical ingredients you need on the journey for the year. So it's the meticulous mind. Please remind somebody, keep it in reminder, Saturday, put it in your reminder right now in your calendar. Let it remind you 30 minutes to the time so that you can prepare. Invite somebody also. You're going to see the banners through during the week, and then you can also send across all your media channels. Invite people that there's a community of young entrepreneurs and we're growing together. We're growing. They don't want to miss out of it. Please ensure to invite somebody next week, the meticulous mind. So thank you so much. If you have stayed up to this time, we love you. We're going to be having our closing mantra already, and then we're going to be having music and dancing and smiling and connecting in the chat section right away. So our closing mantra is very simple. It says that if you can achieve this much alone, how much more can we achieve together? And say, how much more can we achieve together? Are you ready now? Africa's young entrepreneurs, your hands together to signify unity, to signify oneness, signify that we're doing this together. We're traveling this year of professionalism together. Are you ready? Africa's young entrepreneurs, if you can achieve this much alone,
how much more can we achieve together?
How much more can we achieve together? Yes, I love it. We can achieve so much more together. Let's have the music right now.
No matter the matter, RTID. Come on. Suffer for work, enjoy for heaven. This thing they happen to anyone. I come from nothing, enter many things, but this thing they happen to anyone. Yeah. I live the life that I love the life that I live. Tomorrow's not promised, but I'll keep the things that I need. Love is in the air, wear face mask. No matter the matter, I'll be rich till I die. 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 A plan is a plan A, better plan is a plan B. No pain, no gain, no face, no case. Look, I live the life that I love. I love the life that I live. Tomorrow's not promised, but I'll keep the things that I need. Love is in the air, wear face mask. No matter the matter, I'll be rich till I die. I'll be rich till I die.
I'll be rich till I die.
Jiggy, no, no. Oh no, 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 no. Ulama, I dey on my tento. And I don't tell you tire. Make we dey like extra cool. Oh, and we go back to the time when this love is share better. You know I love you, but I'm always on the road. Can't lie, you put me in the mood, and I know you want that too. And I carry shoulder down for you, just my be me back. I don't make my spine loose. I don't make my spine loose. I don't carry shoulder down for you, just my be me back. I know I like. See me anyhow, mama. Should I see me anyhow, my darling? I know it's not easy to understand me. You know I love you, but I'm always on the road. Can't lie, you put me in the mood, and I know you want that too. And I carry shoulder down for you, just my be me back. I don't make my spine loose. I don't make my spine loose. I don't carry shoulder down for you, just my be me back. I'm all I like.
Highly spiritual.
Zakrona duzu akosha unika Yepesi yeni Yepenu mediri Yemza Yemzo Yuna muna yenza Uni museni jena bae Eko fewe busi ya fonyi na bra Eni obi ya shakone bia Zame umidafu bia mawasi ya kumie Would you be so I drew me and mommy want on me? I'm proud of Zana need you. It's a new mumma munsa mami. Mumbru chini and I'm in here. Moments ya nunzuna mente. Mommy zengu. Yo, mommy zengu. Go me dia. Mansa mi na zi basu ami bae. Zakrona duzu akosha unika Yepesi yeni Yepenu mediri Yako imediri Mansa mina isi basu amibae Zakrona duzu akosha unika Yepesi yeni Yepenu mediri Yobani obajo bani obajo Yamonya nyoke bani obajo Jaje no fiane jaje Yamonya nyoke bani obajo Bani obajo you buy you ah 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 ah. Ya go me dia. Man sa mi na si kwa su ami ba za krona du su agosha unika ya peti eni ya penu me dia. Ya go me dia. Mansa mina si kwa su ami ba za krona du su agosha unika ya peti eni ya penu